In today's video, I'll be going over things to do and places to visit while on Gran Canaria. This is based on our adventure to the island, which you can find in the top right corner of the screen right now. And before we begin this guide, I just wanted to mention really quickly that I highly recommend that you rent a car. The island is pretty big and getting around with a car makes it much easier. With that out of the way, let's begin. Los Azulejos. Los Azulejos are colorful sights to the mountains. They literally look like if someone painted them over. And while being here, close by you'll find Presa De Las Ninas. This beautiful park is a little bit higher, so the scenic roads here are spectacular. This area is great for a picnic, and here you'll find a tree in the middle, which has a beautiful overlook of the whole park. Pico de las Nuevas, which is the highest point of Gran Canaria. The road here is a beautiful adventure in itself. While getting here, I highly recommend you visit this place as early as possible, because the small parking here really quickly fills up. And you can actually see Maspalomas from here. And not only that, you can also see Roque and Nublo. And speaking of which, this is my personal highlight of the island. It is an incredible rock formation in the mountains, in the middle of the island. It has amazing views, and it's usually above the clouds. And from here, on a good day, you can really see the Tenerife island. Calderon Bandama and Cuevos de las Quatro. Calderon Bandama is an incredible viewpoint, which is very high, and it has a windy road that leads to the top. From here you can see Las Palmas, and a huge portion of the northeastern side of the island. While here you'll notice that you're on the top of a caldera, called Bandama, which is a very big volcanic caldera. Not too far from here you'll find Cuevos de Quatro, and on this hill, as the name suggests, you'll find 4 windows. But the other side is even better, and has a great view from which you can see the airport. Las Palmas, the capital of Gran Canaria. It is a beautiful, clean and modern city, with many green spaces and parks, but it also has traditional buildings and an iconic cathedral. Poema del Mar. While being in Las Palmas, you have to visit Poema del Mar. It is a beautiful aquarium where you can learn more about the underwater life. This place is very well made and maintained, and it's a very good place for the whole family. At the very end of the trip, you'll find yourself in front of a window into the underwater world. Dunes of Maspalomas, the incredible dunes right by a big city. It is something spectacular to see a huge city abruptly end and the dunes begin, and the dunes here are really big. They're between the ocean and the city, so it's a very unique look, and also they're not too far from you if you're in Maspalomas. We highly recommend you visit the dunes during the sunset, not only because you'll have a great view of the sunset, but also the dunes themselves create beautiful shadows, which make this place look even better. Mirador del Balcon. Mirador del Balcon, as the name suggests, is an amazing viewpoint with a balcony. Here you'll find beautiful views overlooking the western side of the island. Puerto del Mogan, a seaside town with a nice port, and also nice alleyways filled with flowers. Arucas. Arucas is a local town with a nice blue stone cathedral. Cenobio de Valerón are caves that were a giant communal granary that was used by the pre-Hispanic Canarians to store their grains and food. It's incredible to see such a place on the sides of the mountain. Agaete is a seaside town on the northwestern side of the island. Here you will find a port to other Canary Islands. Also the beaches here that are towards the south of the island, well, they have a beautiful overview of the cliffsides. And close by you'll find natural swimming pools. Firgas and Terror. Firgas is a local village in the northern side of the island. Here you can find murals for each of the Canary Island. And also you can find a water fountain going down the stairs. Terror is a local village in the northern side of the island. You can definitely feel its local roots, with its beautiful architecture and a wide road leading to the middle of the town. And here you can find an old cathedral, but the weather can make or break your experience here. Barranco de las Vacas. This place is more of an Instagrammable location, where you can take a nice photo or video as if you were in a canyon. There isn't an official parking or an entrance here, but if you can find yourself here with not too many people and a nice weather, you can take great photos and videos here. And just like that, we are at the end of today's travel guide. I hope you guys learned something new today. And with that being said, it's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again, and I'll see you next time.